Hello everyone, this is Derringer from the PS2 Community Clash. I want to take a moment before this week's video and apologize for some of the technical and video issues that we experience while recording this week's show. That being said, we'd like you to sit back and enjoy some great battles between TRG and Ghosts of the Revolution. Without further ado, let's bring on this week's show.
I was just going to say there was a slight issue that caused our audio to be muted for a second. So this is TRG versus GOTR tonight, in case you guys didn't hear that. There were a couple technical issues. We're working through some problems. Bringing in a lot of streams is pretty damn complicated. So our apologies for the late start, but hopefully we can make up for it with an awesome show as everybody gets reconnected slowly.
All right. I think, Robo, you can hear us, correct?
Yes, I can. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Well, Sardis gets reconnected.
Excellent.
Let's pull you in and talk real quick.
Sounds good.
Our other outfit for tonight that's playing for the men with the purple tights is GOTR, Ghost of the Revolutions, and this is Robo.
Hello.
So let's hear all about your outfit and what you're looking forward to about tonight's event.
GOTR, Ghosts of the Revolution, has been around in the PlanetSide franchise for 10 or 11 years, since, 10 years, since May 19th, 2003, PlanetSide 1 launch day. So we moved into PlanetSide 2, and we have a large active membership, very high on the leaderboards from Atherson, and we run with divisions, air, armor, infantry, and spec ops. So we are excited to be fighting our friends TRG, from Connery. We don't get to fight them very often because, we're on different servers, different coasts, different time zones. So we're excited to fight them, and we're excited to really have some nice outfit-on-outfit action here.
Nice. Looking forward to it. I think we were just reported that Sardis has crashed, PC and all. This is the beauty of PC.
I am back, sir. I am back.
Sardis is back.
All right.
There he is.
He's risen from the dead. All right. Sardis, why don't you give us a quick... a brief overview of what TRG is about and what we're looking forward to tonight with versing GOTR.
No problem, guys. My computer unceremoniously just decided to blue screen there, but TRG is a outfit that's been around since May 2003. We've been playing the Terran Republic ever since the release of the original game. We are well known for being a heavy infantry outfit. We have very good heavy assault players, max players, that sort of thing. We also have some really talented medics and engineers. We pride ourselves on the fact that we're able to take on the hardest battles, the most difficult battles, and we're a mature outfit. We're age 18 plus, but we're actually pretty laid back. We're not super serious about play, times, that kind of thing. But at the same time, I honestly do feel that we have some of the best players for Empire, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And we're looking forward to playing the GOTR guys. I've heard a lot of good things about them. I know LaPerza's a big fan of them, and she's one of the SOE devs. They're also a very talented bunch of players. So this should be a really good show tonight. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hoping things will work. So go ahead and let me log in the game here. I'm still waiting for the loading screen, and I'll be there in just a second. So go ahead and keep talking if you want.
Sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. We're going to get ready for the first round. You guys know the rules. Get a hold of me as the ref when you're ready to start the round. We're going to go to Tom and we're going to go to Derringer and Knox to go off on the we're going to go to Derringer and Knox to go through the roster of each team. So we'll talk to you guys a little bit later, Robo and
Sounds good.
Sardis. See you. Alrighty, Derringer, Knox, let's do this.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
How are you guys doing this evening?
What just
now
happened?
now that we can hear you.
I was waiting for him to start his roster call, but
Let's go to Derringer.
Oh,
Let's go into roster call for TRG.
Okay. I can definitely do that. Right now, I am playing with the lovely Kyle Six, Kicker, Jack Burton, Akawaka, F8C3, Colonus, Conflict, Abyss, 250SX, 1 Muerte, Kalim, 2 Lead Feet. That makes up the Alpha Squad. And rounding it up in Bravo Squad, we have Gao, Sardis, Haru TRG, T-Jans, Oblivion, Dr. Rek, Zurilia, TBIW, Daron Blackfire. That's a Game of Thrones reference, am I right? Merkava, Skellies, And in the number 12 spot in Bravo, we have Shady One. Over to you, Tom. In the number 12 spot in Bravo, we have Shady
Ghost
One.
of the Revolution. In the Alpha Squad, I have
Over to you,
Senior
Tom.
Steve as the squad leader. Per Spring Bowl and ... I can't finish that name, it's too long. We have Platinum, Mike Zor, Noble, Null Function, Snickdura 16, E Deep, Ghost of Meatball, Cork, Robo, Bon Wolf. In the Bravo Squad, as the squad and platoon leader is Enigma. We have Fabricator Genie and some dots, maybe it goes on further. Darth Johnny, Toroko Kill, who some of you might know as a YouTuber. Then we have Vandrov, Kaut, Tabenju, Fango, Deathwish, and some dots. Who knows what it says after that? Saradin, Shiny Thing, and Alanik. And I think I'm going to go over some quick rule changes that occurred here. And part of our technical difficulties is the defenders are not able to spawn at the spawn room in this A tower at Karn Station. So what they have in place is a hard spawn Sunder just to the south here that you guys know is not, as an attacker, you're not allowed to kill that thing. Well, same goes when you are, oh, my thing freaked out. Same goes for the attackers, they're not able to kill this Thunderer. And we also have some 24v24 changes. The first change would be the defenders start with a mobile Thunderer. After last week, we decided that the defenders should have the option to be mobile very quickly due to the defensive problems on the Traverse. And Derringer, why don't you explain the little Thunder changes for the TRG here on the attackers?
I wish I knew what they were.
Oh, the two Thunderers.
Well, yeah, I'm kidding. The attackers are going to be starting with 2 mobile Thunders at this point. They will be starting a little bit up the road closer to the Harukin Southern Depot, but they do also have a single hard spawn Thunder that is just a little bit north of the main base that they will not be allowed to start in, but they definitely will be allowed to spawn at any time during the assault on the base itself.
All right, thanks guys for those quick rules. We also will be supplying the full list of rules on the YouTube video for this, as well as in the chat if you're watching the chat now. I've gotten the ready signal from both outfits, and we're ready to kick this off. So Derringer, Knox, you ready to roll?
We are indeed.
All righty.
We definitely are.
Spawn room here.
I am over the 2 mobile Thunderers, ready to go.
All right, countdown begins now.
Alright guys, looks like for Ghost of the Revolution we have a couple maxes. Only 2, surprisingly, for 24 people. It's a lot lighter than I would have expected. One of them definitely has Zoe, I saw. We got quite a few. Good balance here, although...
Torx, I would ask that you... I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Torx, if you could whisper Sardis when it's go time. We cannot hear your yell from out here. Torx, I would ask that you... I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Torx, if you could whisper Sardis when it's go time. We cannot hear your yell from out here. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Tom. Feel free to...
No, that's fine. It looks like we have a couple infiltrators, and we learned last week that
I'm sorry to
infiltrators are
interrupt
very
you,
good
Tom.
for
Feel free to
defense.
continue.
And the defenders are on the way out. I'm going to try and follow them here.
Attackers
Getting out
are
of this
moving
room
out as well.
is challenging. Alright, we got Light Assault jumping off the top of the
Attackers
tower
are
over
moving out as well.
towards the sea base. Several guys on foot. We got 2 lightning spawns coming up. It looks like they are using HE.
From my vantage position, I am following one of the Sunderers as we speak as it takes a circuitous mountain ascent into the base itself. And it has just jumped off, and wow, is it flying.
We
There's some
actually
great
have
physics going on
now for the GOTR squad. Let's get over to Seaside. Seaside's actually being captured by TRG as we speak. We only have 1 GOTR here defending, but the lightnings have gone off. The lightnings are gone off on the outside of sea. I don't think they expected them to get TRG to get here as quickly as they did. It's one thing the first defending team does not ever estimate.
TRG has also moving into the Bravo point now as we speak as well. That second Sunderer took that route and parked itself right outside the B point. TRG has also moving into the Bravo point now, and there's a great battle actually going on. That second Sunderer took that route and parked itself right outside the B point. Suppressing. They are moving in the GOTR now. And there's a great battle actually going on there. Definitely
Looks like
TRG.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a push by GOTR here.
GOTR defenders
TRG
at this point.
and
They're definitely moving.
I'm surprised they're actually not using light assault to go up to the point. The point is wide open.
Yeah.
We have a couple maxes and actually quite a few maxes. 4 or 5 maxes defending this point. So this is not going to be easy for them to take. They're going to need to utilize those lightning.
I have the Maxes at the B point now pushing out. They still haven't gotten to B yet. They're in the building adjacent to it to the east. But they're definitely having that Maxes at the B point now pushing out. They still haven't gotten to B yet. They're in the building heavy adjacent to it to the east.
Yeah, and I think
but they're definitely starting to make that push now towards the Bravo position.
Over in the C point.
They're definitely using a massive heavy assault.
They're not moving out, so I'm thinking they might be trying a 2-point cap and just letting the ticker go down from there, or they're waiting for B to be secured before they move out from C over towards A.
Well, a single max suit has just pushed on B, did get taken down at the end, but he made a very valiant push straight through. But looking at the map right now, a single max suit is down just on the Bravo point. None of them get taken down at the end. Made it to the point itself, but he made a very valiant push straight through. Main room is littered with. But looking at the map right now, all of TRG is down on the Bravo point. None of them, only one made it to the point itself.
Over here
the main room is littered with TR max bodies
whatsoever.
GOTR is just
TRG is just sitting here idle, and they're wasting a lot of resources on this point. So I wouldn't be surprised if they move out towards A at any moment once they realize no one's there.
I am moving back to the Sunderer on the B position to watch TRG make a second assault. They're getting pushed back by GOTR Lightnings at this point. Well, they've taken one GOTR Lightning out. The Sunderer on the B position to watch TRG make a second assault. Second Lightning getting pushed back by GOTR Lightning at this point. Well, they've taken one GOTR Lightning out. But again, GOTR, and they are working on the second Lightning. The second Lightning taken out. They made short work except Lightning. GOTR took out that. Looked like it was C4 in both cases. Let's look for TRG. Again, GOTR is from a different push them back and taking them all out. There are a few of them left on the B point Sunderer, except you. GOTR took out that assault. So let's look pushing out TRG to make a push from a hard spawn Sunderer. There are a few of them left on the B point, but that's very few survived that assault. So they're actually pushing out from their hard spawn Sunderer at right now.
And I didn't see them. Looks like all we have here are 2 maxes, an engineer, and a medic. So I'm gonna try and hunt down the rest of these guys that moved out. It's very dark. This battle's actually happening at nighttime.
Yeah. I was gonna say, why don't we take a moment, and since this is a 3-cap point, talk about how the points are going to work. Why don't for capture the defended points? Yeah.
That is.
I was gonna say, why don't we take a moment, and since this is a 3-cap
point system is a bit different.
Talk about how the points are going to work.
Did push for A, but it got taken back by GOTR. So, sorry about that. The cap points are a bit different since we have the 3 points. Basically, the same rules apply for attack and defense for the 2-point victory condition. Is if attackers take the territory, they get the 2 points. If defenders hold the territory, they'll get at least 1 point. They get 2 points if they defend the territory and hold 2 capture points. Attackers will get 1 point if they hold 2 capture points but don't turn the territory over. And it looks like GOTR is actually making a push on C and flipping the point right now with only 4 men. Looks like they had a squad drop here.
I can tell you why. It's because all of TRG are being forced to spawn from that hard point Sunderer right now. I think I can tell you why are not all looking to get TRG are onto one of the spawn from that hard point Sunderer right now. another
I think a
Sunder or
tactic
two
that
out
they
to
are
assist
not
them.
using that they
They
might want to look
also
into is getting an
do have
infiltrator
their
onto
adjacent
one of the vehicle
mobile-
terminals and see
adjacent
about
vehicle
hacking that over to
spawn
get
point that
another
they can
Sunder
use,
or two out
which
to
in the
assist them.
case for which is a new rule. Technically, we made it up in the second half of the match last week. But for the Vanu, they may spawn vehicles from Hunter's Blind, although as defense, I don't know why they would. And the TR can spawn Sunderers, Lightnings, Harassers, Flashes, no MBTs from Hurricane, Southern Depot.
And also, we made a decision at the beginning of the match that we would not allow air at all. So
Yes.
you will not see any dogfights. Hopefully in the
Looks
future
like we
we
have a
start
new
seeing-
Sunder
And also
moving
we
in
made a
for
decision
TRG.
at the beginning of the match
Right
that
in the
we would
middle.
not allow air at all.
Between B and C, heading
So
over
you will
towards
not see any dogfights.
GOTR has
Hopefully in the
secured
future we can
quite
start seeing some
effectively.
dogfights.
And they're actually
TRG.
using the point moving out.
TRG is looking to make a push on the B point right now. This is where the majority of them are massing up. But GOTR has a stiff defense in there. I think it's
Actually,
going to be
just
difficult.
heard-
TRG is looking
I
to make
just
a
heard a
push
TRG
on the B point
infiltrator
right now.
uncloak or
This is
cloak
where the majority of them are
over at the
massing
C
up.
point.
But
So
GOTR
I
has a
expect
stiff
him to
defense
take
in
this
there.
once he explores and
I think it's going
realizes
to be
no one's
difficult.
here. There's actually
All right,
one player here.
TRG is making a push on Bravo right now. They have multiple people on the Bravo point currently and are working on clearing the Vanu defenders
All right.
out. TRG is having a push on Bravo right now. They have multiple people on the Bravo giving them fits.
TRG has just taken C as a lone heavy. I imagine there is an
TRG
infiltrator around here somewhere because I definitely heard the cloaking sound of the TR infiltrator.
TRG is also taking the Bravo point currently. There are a few Vanu on the position, but TRG is overwhelming it right now. I'm sorry, I apologize. It was just flipped back to Vanu.
And
This is a
TR
heavily
has
competitive
secured
point.
C though. And GOTR has all but ignored it. But there are only two guys here, so
TRG just
TRG is
dropped
not
a
missing.
res grenade in the room and got its entire squad back up, and they are now re-pushing Bravo point. It is now flipping.
Great use of the res grenade, in my opinion. Just throw that in there.
Well, GOTR is still pushing, but we have a successful flip of the B point by TRG,
Right.
and now they just need to stick in here and defend it.
And
Which
they
may be
actually,
easier said than done.
they actually need to, if they want to win, they need to control. I didn't realize the timer would be this long, but look at that timer. It's 20 minutes. They can't. The attackers can't take a 2-point victory in this because the rounds are only 15 minutes. So they're going to have to actually take all 3 points if they want to win.
I'm watching Darren Blackfire right now, who is absolutely punishing all the GOTR players coming up the south stairwell.
The GOTR actually have very good surround on the point. There's several guys just north of the B point, looking like they're trying to intercept the TRG guys coming in from the hard spawn, which is actually really smart. They're not all pushing the site. That's very good for sustain.
I've moved my camera to watching downwind of Darren Blackfire. He's been punishing us all. He is just mowing Vanu down. From res grenades, he's just quickly tearing it right back down. The amount of fire.
The GOTR guys making a forward push on the hard spawn to prevent them from moving in have actually moved over towards C to try and retake that site.
5 minutes left in the match, guys.
Alright, we have 5 minutes left. But the TRG are holding the site very well. These guys are using these shadows extremely effectively. I didn't actually see him until the GOTR guy died.
Bravo is completely covered by TRG right now. How does Charlie look?
Charlie has a couple TRG here and a couple GOTR. And it looks like the GOTR guys have just killed the one TRG I know about, but there were two here earlier, I do not know. But they have just revived their third player and have 3 people capturing the point right now. And the second guy is down that I knew about, but didn't know where.
We have a
Looks
flip
like we have
at
several
the
more,
8
though.
point. The 8 point is actually starting to flip. The 8 point has flipped in TRG's favor.
And TRG has a couple guys moving into the building and up the stairs to try and take that key. So they're actually making a good push here. If they get this C and they can hold on to it, they have a very solid chance of winning this.
I am looking at my mini-map, though, and I do see a Mosquito on point A. Torx, could you confirm.
Confirming mosquito, is that what you said?
Correct. I do see a
Confirm that it's
mosquito.
not TRG.
It's green on my map, which makes it say that it's somebody in the platoon that I am in.
Tell them to not use that. It's the best I can say. They shouldn't be using.
All right,
mosquitoes.
I'm going to do a tell to their platoon. I apologize to our watchers.
Okay, hold on. I can't make it.
You know, actually, I'm sorry. When I look at it closer now, it's actually blue. It is not green.
It's not one of them.
And it is just hovering over the base. I apologize for drawing that information in. When it was over the purple area, it looked more green than blue.
It looks like at C we have crossfire going between the buildings, between TRG and the GOTR. GOTR's up on the point holding it, and the TRG are in this building just across the way, shooting from the windows and doors.
GOTR is definitely making
We have a few guys pushing into this building too now.
I was going to say, GOTR is definitely making sorties into this Bravo point, but TRG definitely has it locked down. I do think they need to be pushing out, and I do see a number of people on Charlie Point right now, but it's not flipping over.
It looks like several GOTR have been taken down at sea and are not getting revived. TRG is actually making a solid, it's a slow but very solid push. I think they will take this. They have quite a few guys coming in from the outer walls over here. I'm going to actually check and see if they have a Sunder that we don't know about.
2 minutes left in the match, guys.
Going back to the Bravo point, we have a number of Vanu on the bottom floor trying to make pushes from both the north and south section of the Bravo point, but they're having little success. The TR Maxes are punishing them as they try to come up those stairs.
TRG does have a Sunderer parked just to the north of C Point, and they are flipping it right now. But I see several GOTR here trying to hold it back, but there are too many TRG here.
And just like we experienced last week, the smoke has started, making it very difficult to see some of the action on these stairs. But, you know, as I said before, at the Bravo point, the TRG have a Max set up on one stairwell and an engineer turret set up on the other stairwell, and they are just absolutely controlling this point.
Yeah, and TRG has taken very strong control of C as well. They have guys all over the buildings defending
GOTR is flipping the Bravo point right now. They have 6 guys on point.
I actually see one TRG. Sorry, I actually see
Bravo
one
is flipping. Bravo has flipped.
All right. A couple TRG are moving towards A, but they are going to have to deal with a public lightning interfering with this, which is totally not cool. But hey, you know, this guy's a jerk. His name is Eclise.
Feel free to harass him in-game.
Harass him. E-C-L-I-S-S-E.
All right, I'm going back out to watch TRG.
Could you please whisper him, Torx? E-C-L-I-S-S-E.
1 second, I will in a minute. The match is almost over.
Oh, well, that's true. So TRG is going to have to make a push on either A or B if they want to get a point out of this.
I can tell you that TRG is actually making their push towards the A point right now, but they are meeting stiff resistance on the way. GOTR has a number of people interspersed throughout
Match is over, guys. Call it. Match is over.
All right. Match is over, guys. Good job. Good job to both teams.
Just want to jump in here real quick and apologize, guys. We had some looping audio that was occurring in the 4-screen shot. I believe somebody's audio is coming through their stream and causing that to happen. It should be solved now, but my apologies about that. Sorry about that, guys.
So, round 1 is over, and the 2 points go to GOTR. They did not. TRG did not have 2 of the 3 points flipped, so it would have been a 1-1. At the end of the round, GOTR controlled 2 out of the 3. So, as a defending team, they received both points. Good job to them for round 1. Round 2 will be starting shortly. We are flipping the base.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. We should be back here, and it should be solid from here on out. Hopefully. So, enjoy the match.
All right, we have a couple of TRG Maxes pushing onto the Bravo point right now. One of them just went running up the stairs and got absolutely destroyed by a proximity mine. I feel bad for Jack Burton.
GOTR is actually making a push onto C, but TRG has it very well defended.
And Bravo is being flipped to TRG right now. They have 2 Maxes on the point with plenty of support.
Okay, you know, I said they weren't using recon darts, and I was not zoomed in. GOTR does seem to be using recon darts, so...
Alright, Bravo is completely flipped, and TRG owns all 3 points once again.
GOTR is clearing the building for C before taking the point. They have 5 men in the building and alive, 6 actually, and they are now capturing the point, and it looks like they are taking this quite efficiently.
GOTR is
a very good
recapping the
job
Bravo
clearing the
point.
building.
There is a single infiltrator on the Bravo point who is capping it alone. I just watched him take out 2 people. He's still running around alive, sniping people in the back when they don't realize it. He is smartly taking out the softies and leaving the Maxes alone, knowing that the Max cannot flip the point.
And I think GOTR... I feel like GOTR has too many people on C, but they did just spawn a flood of Alpha and
they have
Bravo
C, and there's
from
also
the hard
A is
spawn.
flipping.
From the
I'm
hard
going to move
spawn.
to A.
5 minutes left, guys.
It looks like Alpha Squad is focusing on C at this point, while Bravo is moving over towards B to try and take it. And I imagine they're going to attempt to hold these bases and then push onto A together, leaving only a few people back. But TRG has sent in several Maxes and cleared C. I would expect the heavy and light assault. Oh, a revive grenade goes up for GOTR. They're actually taking it right back.
TRG is
Very
on
nice
the Charlie
revive
point
grenades
right now,
there.
capping it.
This TR Max kicker just absolutely swept up, but GOTR has successfully defended it, it looks like. TRG is on the outside with a light assault.
No, TRG has capped the point,
Flipping
but
the
GOTR
point.
is taking it back.
GOTR is taking C back now. We have a light assault running around like a madman, just trying to keep that point from being captured. It's actually pretty funny. Several light assault, jumping from the roof down to the point and then back up, but GOTR has taken it and defended it. We have a Fracture Max in the building too here. He is quickly taken out, but TRG is making a push up the stairs to the point itself.
They are on the point now and have cleared off all the GOTR defenders on Charlie.
GOTR had a very solid stand there. I think they could have used one guy to bring a Sunderer. One resource isn't going to ruin your defense that much, and bringing that Sunderer is so much more valuable than having that one extra man there to help kill. Because now there's nobody there.
I have moved back to the Bravo point. GOTR has brought in a fresh Sunderer, and they've snuck it right up against the base. I can tell you that it was quickly marked with a platoon waypoint by TRG, and they are destroying it as we speak. I did also hear over the comms TRG is looking for a time check, wondering how much longer they have to hold these 3 points.
It's 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
The GOTR Sunderer that was at Bravo Point has been destroyed. It did let a few people out, but TRG appear to be mopping them up, except for one.
TRG is holding strong on C.
Yeah, there are a couple GOTR folks that are on Bravo, but
GOTR Alpha is taking A right now too. I believe they've taken it actually, and it looks like they're gonna try and camp this mobile Sunderer without killing it, or a hard spawn Sunderer. They're camping the spots that TRG might come from, but TRG is actually spawning light assault and bringing them up onto the top of the tower to come in from above, which is extremely smart because GOTR is not going to be expecting them to come from there. We also have a harasser in this room as well.
I'll bring some attention to my stream right now. If you look, there are 4 claymores at this northern stairwell. The first GOTR person that comes up it is in for a nasty surprise. There's little claymores everywhere.
Looks like Bravo's actually making a push onto C, if you can go check C out, Derringer.
I will move over to C right now. I do see a lightning headed over to Bravo, but let's check out the Charlie point.
TRG's doing a very good job of pinning GOTR down and taking back A.
I do see a GOTR Sunderer has parked to the southwest of the Charlie point. GOTR is pouring in. They are actually on the point, flipping Charlie right now. There are about 8 or 9 GOTRs over here right now.
That Sunder is being C4'd and he's planning his second C4, and that Sunder is down.
1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left.
Medic came up right behind them and took it. We have 1 minute left.
We have a minute left, but GOTR is
very
definitely
hard push. It looks like a hard push is going on to B. I'm going to go check that out since you're at C.
All right.
They're going to try and take this point and try and get the 1 point out of a tie, which would give them a 3-1 lead on the match.
We do have one non-TRG TR here. His name is Zizeff, Zizeff. Feel free to give him grief.
GOTR
we had a little bit of a hot drop by GOTR on the Charlie point. They are all spawning in here on Charlie right now. They absolutely decimated all the TRG people who were on the C point by crashing into them with their drop pods, and they have flipped the Charlie point.
GOTR is making a final hold at this B point.
They have 2 points.
To steal this point from TRG.
Match is over. GOTR wins the draw. GOTR wins the draw.
1-1. All right, so GOTR leaves the half.
Match is
ahead
over.
3-1. And we are going to take a quick halftime break while Mark and I work out the details of the next base, which is...
We are going to have round 2 at the Bravada PMC compound. Yeah, the next half. I'm sorry. I forgot. Some people don't like the word round.
It's round.
All right, where are we going?
Bravada PMC compound. It is on the opposite side of the map. It is currently owned by TR.
Nice. TR will be doing the first defense on that. With that with that round over, the GOTR is leading 3-1 over TRG. So, good work. Hey, Sardis.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Knox, can you get GOTR to jump back in here, or Robo to jump back in here, please?
I sure can. Give me 1 second. And I'm actually going to mute and work with them in their TeamSpeak on stuff and work with Derringer.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot. Guys, we apologize again before we start the halftime interviews for the stream problems. I think those look like they've been fixed, Hama?
Yes, they have. They have been fixed for now. We had to make some changes. Not entirely sure what happened on my end. We've been running smoothly the entire time, and then it just decided to disconnect. So apologies for that. Let us know. It actually happened twice, which was awesome. So my apologies for that. If you guys see any issues, be sure to let us know, and we'll try and correct them right away.
Okay. Appreciate that. All learning process, guys.
Indeed.
All learning process. One show at a time. We're getting Robo back on here. Sardis, how did you like those last 2 rounds?
That was a blast. We had a lot of fun there. I can see why the 3-point bases are a little bit difficult to do this, because it's almost always a stalemate. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Those were ties, right? Both matches?
No. The first one, the ruling is that the attackers have to have 2 of the 3 bases for it to be a tie. 2 of the 3 points for it to be a tie. The defenders, if they have 2 of the 3 points, it's majority of the 3 points to call the victor. That's how that works out. Now,
all right, so what's the score right now? I'm not even really sure.
The score is 3-1 with GOTR in GOTR's favor.
Okay, cool. So if you have 2 of the 1, nice. All right, so yeah, I actually felt really confident about that last match there. I see how they got the last 2 points there at the end, so they got the points. So, but no, actually, I'm feeling pretty confident about our guys. I'm kind of curious to see what the next base is going to be, if it's going to be a 1 or a 3-point type of base.
It's a 3-point.
It's going to be a 3-point again. Okay, no problem.
Sir.
So, yeah, I mean, we were able to maintain a lot of control there towards the end there. They were able to get the last point there at the last second there, but as you guys were watching, almost the entire time we held almost all 3 points. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I think we can come back here, even though we're down by 2 points. really proud of my guys. Really happy that these guys are really functioning very well, and excited to see what's going to happen next.
You guys did very well on some of the max defenses of those stairwells. It was pretty enjoyable to watch. To see you guys and how you function in a team with your max NG duos. So that was it was some good D on that side. We are going to look at changing the scoring system, possibly 24-24, maybe increase the points per base. We'll see, and do it instead of doing it per majority of point.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of my bad. I thought it was all 3 points there, but now that you reminded me, I understand that it's supposed to be 2 of the 3. So I had my guys a little spread out there towards the end, so that probably will change here.
Yeah, it's a learning process. So that multiple times.
It's a learning process.
Very much so.
So, especially with strict numbers. So it's we'll talk it over post show with both of you guys. We'll see what we can do. But let's get back to Robo. What did you think about the last few matches?
It was good. We enjoyed that immensely. That was a lot of fun. We saw you guys do the lightning thing that we did in the first half round thing. I'm interested to know, did you guys do that because we did it, or were you always planning to do that?
A lot of our guys are really big lightning guys too, so I was kind of thinking of something like that. But then we saw you guys kind of pull it off there at the beginning and actually worked really well. So we said, "Oh, definitely." I was kind of interested though. Why did you guys put both your Sunnies in the same spot though? I thought you would have spread them out a little bit.
I'm to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure. I was in the thick of it there, and I had someone else running AMS logistics for me. I don't know why he made that particular call. Beats me. That beats me.
Yeah, it's kind of like all eggs in one basket thing. We're like, yeah, they're all here.
Yeah, we had a bit of a snafu at the beginning of. You mean the second match?
Yes.
Yeah, the second match we had a bit of a snafu at the very beginning. We had someone like disconnect right before or bailed out of the Sunder or hit the wrong key or something, so it messed us up a bit. But I'll make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a good catch.
I wasn't really understanding the score system too well. I had all my guys spread out probably more than I should have, especially at the end of the second round there. So now I'm kind of a little bit more familiar with the process. We'll see what happens in this next one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Which base are we doing next?
The next base we are heading to is the Bravada. Hold on one second. I will have a Bravada PMC compound. It is looking at the base. We did a little looking ahead of time. It looks like it's a far more close base as far as the building proximities. So it'll be a lot more close combat instead of more spread out. So it won't be as. It'll be interesting to see how you guys handle this between the two because there's so little space between these buildings and the points are so close to each other. It'll be interesting.
Pretty intense combat, huh?
It looks like it will be.
This is intense. This is really cool.
That the chat went crazy when that clinch cap at the end there. Everybody was like,
that was very
clinch.
Nice done, yeah.
We had, on TeamSpeak, it was great because we had people arguing, like, when do we do it? Do we do it now? Do we do it in 40 seconds? Do we do it in 2 minutes? When do we do it? It was just this, we were waiting on we were on the map for a good probably minute waiting to see when the right time was to cap it. And we made it by, I want to say like 5 seconds. It was in
single seconds. And because I was watching, I was looking over, I was like, oh my God. They were like, this is literally like right at the end. So. Yeah, it was fun to watch. He's like, oh, because I saw a lot of this in the chat. They're like, oh, there's no way attackers could take 2 out of 3. It's always gonna be defenders. Always victory for defenders. I was like, we'll see. Boom! Right at the end of like 2 out of 3. I was like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. So
apparently, a couple people in the chat like your lamp, Robo.
Oh, my lamp. Yeah. It's a cool lamp. It's a cool lamp. It's got that cubist like infinite cubes going on around the lampshade. Is cool.
All right, so it looks like we're getting most of our prep done at Bravada now. You guys get to pull in there. What would you like to see in the next couple matches from each of your teams? TRG, what do you want to see differently done by your team?
Pretty much, I think my guys are pretty damn good at holding points when I try to get them tasked on it. So this time I'm going to be really trying to balance the 2 out of 3 a bit more this time and see how that goes down. I think I have my guys a little too much spread out, but as in terms of playing individually, I think my guys are doing really good right now. I'm very pleased with that. So we'll see what happens here at the next round.
I'll be interested to pull the stats post game and see how you guys were doing side by side. with Kirkady. What about you, Robo? What are you thinking? Sorry, go ahead.
We need more medics, and we need to stick together more. We had a couple of times where we were all strung out. We had called for our squads to get together and meet up, and it just didn't happen. So we're going to be working on that a lot this next couple of matches. We were just strung out all over the place and didn't have enough support classes. So that's easy.
Hey, shout out here to Roko Kill. That guy is one sneaky bastard when it comes to
He is. He's very sneaky. He is our sneakiest.
Yeah, he is very good. Yeah, at one point he was running sideways to me. I'm like, oh, he doesn't see me. Next thing I know, he comes out from behind a tree branch and uncloaks and shoots me right in the head. So that's pretty impressive. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
I saw a couple kills he was doing with Commissioner. I guess it was interesting to see.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that Commissioner too. He is definitely a very good sniper player.
How's TRG doing with getting set up there, Sardis? I'm seeing you guys.
My guys are moving right now. I actually need to get on TeamSpeak. I think they're figuring it out because I put the platoon waypoint there. They're all driving that way right now, so I think they got the clue. Once we're done talking here, though, I'm going to hop in there and see what's going on.
Okay. And Robo, good luck for both of you guys in the next matches, next rounds, however you want to call it. So it's up to you.
Are we going to be defending first? I take it this time.
TR will be defending first on this upcoming base, and then we will flip and let the Vanu do their defense. So
now this base, the spawns work, right? The spawns work.
I hope so.
Let me test. That's a good question. Let me test right now.
I'll kill one of your guys on the roof. Hold on.
I'll let you know. Just a second here. I'm right here now. So.
I'm going to get killed.
Yeah, it is actually a functional base. There's 3 points here, and they're actually far away from the spawn point, so this should be interesting.
Alrighty, this will be very interesting. I'm excited for this.
I'm really looking forward to seeing fighting on this base. This will be, this is going to be a blast. Well, with that being said, guys, we're going to let you go. Get your guys ready. We're going to bring our guys back on, talk a little bit about these next upcoming matches. But it was good talking to you, and we'll see you after these next 2 rounds.
I'll see you guys.
TRG, that was a great half. Looking forward to another great half.
All right, man. See ya.
See ya.
They're about to start, and we had 1. TRG has just rushed out the spawn room.
Go, go, go.
Not going. Oh, here. Guys, you can go. There they go. And the Vanu has started going. It doesn't look like anyone's redeploying, though. I think there's no air. I don't see anyone redeploying for air.
I can tell you that TRG made a beeline for the Bravo point, but they are peppering those Sunderers as they move on in.
Oh, these
Also
Frackman
turrets.
loaded that thing and the turret.
But I
Both
will
these
say,
things are very hurt.
one Sunderer is under the base, though, and it is disgorging its passengers right now.
The Sunderer on the outside has let loose all of its troops. We have a mosquito bombing the hell out of it and not taking it out. There's no anti-air for GOTR right now, though. That mosquito came in and hit that Sunderer pretty hard. It's still alive, though. And he's turning around, getting him again. This mosquito is really focusing on that Sunderer, knowing that none of the actual infantry... Oh, and he hit a bunch of the infantry there, but not getting any kills. GOTR has taken the C point, and they're pushing their way over towards the B point from the C point.
I will tell you that the Bravo point is absolutely chock full of TR Maxes right now. They are going to have a tough time unless all of them come in at once.
GOTR is up on the roof of the C building and on the second level, mostly on the roof right now, but it does look like a few of them are coming from this underneath Sunder, which TRG has basically ignored.
I don't know that they remember that it's under there.
They're repairing it, but those guys are patiently waiting to come up all at once, I think. I saw several of them down there. It looks like they're
If
about to
I
come
had
to
to take,
They are.
if
They're
I
coming
had to
up
fathom
right
a
now.
guess, they
they're
might do
going for
exactly what they did last match and save it all for a last-second push on one of the points just to tie it.
No, I mean, you never want to play from the tie when you have the beginning of the
Yes,
round. But they're
but
actually
if
pushing
they-
right now.
If they played a tie, though, they can't lose. And we'd go to sudden death.
No, they could lose because TRG could attack outright and win.
Yes, but GOTR won the first round, so they took 2 points in the first round.
4-2. Listen, it'd be 4-2, and then if TRG won outright, it'd be 4-4, sudden death.
That's what I just said.
Never
They
played a tie.
playing
Never
for
played.
sudden death.
Never played a tie.
Oh, I know that. But maybe they want to see the sudden death rules in place. We haven't had a sudden death yet.
No, I don't think so. They actually did pull several guys several TRG off of the B point, making that push for A. So, and it looks like some TRG are actually out here back by the vehicle spawn. Oh, they're sending a Max actually down behind towards the Sunder under the bridge, and he's a Fracture Max too, so they're going to try and take that out with what looks like a light assault and the Frac Max. But they're not revealing themselves. GOTR has no clue they're there yet, and the Frac Max is unloading on the Sunder underneath.
It's good to see that the Fracture is getting...
It's down. The light assault took it out with C4.
I'm moving to Charlie, where there's a furious assault being waged by TRG. There are a number of VS Max suits guarding this point as well. It's very interesting. When I go to the Bravo point, it was all TR Maxes. When I come to the Charlie point, it's all VS Maxes. But I do see the Bravo point is flipping. Can you get over there, Tom?
I am heading over there right now. The Bravo point is flipping indeed. There's actually a lot of proxy mine. C4 and on the stairs and down below. We have a single light assault on Bravo point. And it looks like TRG's basically ignoring it. I just saw a couple of them walk right past the door. No, we have a Max coming up the stairs, dead with the C4. A light assault.
I can tell you that TRG is all on the Charlie point. They have mostly left Bravo and have retaken Charlie.
TRG is taking back Bravo as we speak, so...
I just gained another battle rank.
Yeah, me too. Mad skills.
We have some mosquitoes flying in the air too, which is...
Alright, we have another push on the Charlie point.
And a Reaver flew by me.
Yeah, I did see the Reaver. We have a furious battle on Charlie Point right now, happening on the second floor and the Charlie Point.
Looks like we've got some movement of a Sunday near CMB, guys.
We do have a Sunder moving towards Bravo, both Bravo and Charlie, and Bravo is actually flipping right now.
We have a Sunder deployed outside of Charlie Point, but a Fracture Max is just raining hell on it right now. They're desperately trying to repair it. They need to get in and scoot that thing back a bit. It looks like they're doing just about that right now. There we go. That's out of its left sight.
We should give a little bit of props to TRG. They had two randoms come in, and they did TK them, but we're going to have to give Oblivion a little guff because he rezzed them both.
Oh, boo.
So, if anybody's in the chat, remember, that was Oblivion. Give him grief.
We have a slight push. This mosquito is basically doing whatever he wants right now.
Oh, I apologize. It wasn't Oblivion. It looks like it was Dr. Wreck. Alright, there is no action at Charlie right now, even though there's a Sunderer outside.
We have a Sunderer, just some crossfire between the Sunderer. They're trying to take the Sunderer out.
Yeah,
Several
I'm watching that right
Fraction
now.
Maxes.
They are pounding on this.
Hey, it looks like GOTR's actually pushing up these stairs from the underworld, as I'm going to call it, towards A.
The underworld.
A couple guys. Yeah, that's underworld. Kate Beckinsale's not included. They have a Sunderer under here, ready, deploying
There's no reason to go there. Alright, that Sunder that was parked outside
these Fracture Maxes,
the point was taken out.
TRG is proving how valuable Frac Maxes are against infantry. This Fracture Max took out several of them before he got taken down. Then he was trying to melee them.
It's a good thing that they're fixing that on the next batch.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're taking down the damage of fractures to infantry.
Oh, well, there we go.
They
GOTR is trying to push out the wall, up the stairs. TRG is really pinning them down with these Maxes, though.
There's a Max duel at Alpha, and the two Maxes just killed each other simultaneously.
Excellent. It's like looks like TRG has some revives on some Maxes going well.
They do.
Not. And now TRG's just camping these stairs. GOTR can't get up them.
Unfortunately, we have this guy Doom, who's not part of TRG, helping out. People in the chat, feel free to give Doom grief. He just got taken out by a GOTR Max.
And the Sunderer in the underworld is taken out again. GOTR's having a bit of trouble. This is actually a very hard base to take, I think, in this sort of situation, when you have limited players and limited vehicle spawn options. GOTR actually has not spawned air yet, which I'm surprised.
TRG is doing an excellent job keeping their folks alive.
Oh, I hear a scythe, actually. It's not
we have
there.
action on the
Looks
Charlie
like he's actually
point.
just watching.
We have Banu in the window at the Charlie point taking pot shots on the TR who don't see him there. I just got completely smoked out on the Charlie point, but I do see lots of action inside. Banu is on Charlie point right now, and they're flipping it over to their side.
But we have TRG moving into the building with a couple maxes, a couple medics.
I'm really surprised we have not seen any Liberators. I am very surprised.
I don't think this base really lends itself well to
I
Liberators
think it
because
lends
all the
itself
points.
defensively better for it, but not
Yeah.
offensive.
I think a well-placed Liberator would be good at taking out the mobile Sunderers.
The extra scythe here for GOTR.
I do
It
see
looks
that.
like he's got pods, but he's not finding any targets to hit.
Because they're all inside the buildings.
He's quite skillfully there crashing. And so does a mosquito.
I found the GOTR Sunderer sitting inside a hollowed out log, totally shielding it from the Charlie point, but it is getting hit pretty hard from the Bravo point right now, and it was just taken out. But it was nicely hidden inside this log. Very excellent positioning by
That's a
GOTR.
very clever spot to put one.
Unfortunately, there was still a good vantage point from the windows of Bravo. Plus, there's this turret here as well that was also raining some fire down on it to take it out.
We
So
have a Burster Max for GOTR. Cork is their designated Burster Max, I think. It looks like GOTR is gathering up.
Because there's no TR air.
Yeah. And well, I think they took it out. And things are quiet right now. GOTR looks like they're trying to make a coordinated attack.
I will say that we do have a number of actual TR guys that are not part of TRG. I'm following Miley Cyrus fan right now, who I'd love to see team killed. And then not rezzed.
We have a GOTR infiltrator here on the base. And it looks like they might... Oh, he's been spotted. And he's taken out. So no squad deploy for him. We do have a GOTR up on the roof. Actually, this is non-GOTR. This is oh, this is a TR. I'm a fool.
Yeah, the TR are kind of just sitting around right now, wondering where the next push is going to come from.
There, let's check my map. I'm in their
Very
platoon.
quiet.
And they're all at Fort Garrison. I wish I had
this could be their air push.
It looks like I saw galaxies. Let me head over there.
This will be interesting if we could see a gal drop.
We
I did
have
see the
one
call for
site,
5 minutes left,
two
just went out
galaxies.
recently. So now is definitely
We
the
have
time.
one scythe and two galaxies, so we are going to see a gal drop here. I'm going to follow these galaxies.
Let's take some odds on which point they're going to drop on.
Well, I know which points they're going to drop on, but I'm not going to say.
I'm guessing they're going to hit Alpha.
My game doesn't want to stop moving. There we go, I fixed that.
All right, we're waiting for the gals to come in. I do see
Hope
one
they
of the
hurry
sites
up.
on its way. And I do see a Sunderer coming in from the other side as well. I don't believe he's a GOTR person, though.
Looks like we have some shots being
All
fired.
right,
Galaxies
I have
all
galaxies in my sights right now. They are flying to the points, and let's see where they land.
We have one over.
They have
over
landed
A,
on
dropping
Bravo.
into A.
Alpha
that is
and
I'm
Bravo
sorry, my perspective
simultaneously.
was off. We have a large
GOTR's
drop on,
all over the Bravo point right now.
but they just fell into murder, basically. We
They
have
did. But they
defense
took out
from HG
almost all of
windows.
TRG inside the base. There's still a few of them on the outside
not very
pushing
successful.
in. Yeah. They're still
TRG
pushing
has
though.
held this.
They haven't given. They're coming onto the point again though. They do have a VS Max on the point. They also have a number of VS on the point as well. They've just tossed a res grenade. They're bringing everybody back up. They are flipping B. They have flipped the Bravo point.
Indeed, they have. So they've taken 1 point. Now
They
need
do
to
still
take
have air
another
outside.
They can only get a tie at this point, I imagine. 3 minutes left. Yep. Only a tie can result in what's going on right now. There
We do have
cannot
TR
be
making a push.
for the Vanu.
All I see is grenades from TR. It's all res
slamming the hell out of this base. We have some squad drops going. It looks like they're actually sending a couple guys over to Charlie Point C. TRG is actually squad dropping too on the Bravo Point, coming in from above, but they are taken out. GOTR does have a very strong defensive on this B point right now, but it is not enough. They will not get a point towards their total victory unless they can control 2 of these points.
They
It's
are
actually
now
been
taking
flipped
the
in
Bravo
TRG's
point.
favor.
There is 1 VS Max suit left on the Bravo Point. But
We have
he
a
is
revive grenade up
for
the
TR.
So this point is definitely in TR hands right now.
TR controls the point.
And they have not been able to get after C. They're coming from the hard spawn right now. And that's going to make things very easy for TRG to stop. Looks like we have a galaxy here that's just being ignored. It's
It was
dead.
just blown up by the turret.
A free 500 points on the PTS.
Yeah. We do have... I do see a few GOTRs coming up from the bowels of the basement, it looks like. They're actually taking the stairs from the hard point, and they're taking...
Yeah, they're coming from the outside and going up this...
They're taking the jump pads, and they're moving on... It looks like they're moving on, trying to move on both the Alpha and Bravo, but they're not having much success because TRG, along with their helper Doom, which, again, give Doom grief. Oh, he's down. Hopefully they don't res him.
Minute left, guys. Minute left in the match.
1 minute left, and TRG is just annihilating these guys as they come up the elevator. They have
definitely are.
complete surround from all angles.
They're tossing C4 to the bottom of the elevator, the lift as well.
There's just... And these guys
GOTR
are dying
pushing
before they
them.
can even land, so... We do have a couple coming up the stairs, it looks like, behind on A. Coming into the A site. I see one living guy... Nope, he's dead. He's not alive. Never mind.
I am following a GOTR infiltrator right now who is doing an excellent job taking out TRG, but when they went to try and push into the A point to see if they could do a ghost cap on it, it was absolutely crawling with TRG. I do not think GOTR is going to be able to take this one, folks.
GOTR's actually coming up into the C point, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They're not going to be able to take 2 of these points at once at the bitter end unless they get very lucky.
Match is over.
Match
There
is
they are on
over.
the hills.
TRG
Yep.
victory. So, what's our score? It's 3-3.
For tie
Our score
game.
is 3-3.
3-3. No.
It is 3-3, is it not?
It is. I apologize. You're right. I don't know what else.
This is good. We actually could see a tiebreaker.
We could. If TRG can take 2 points, we might see a sudden death overtime, which we've never explained, and we're not going to explain it until it happens, so good luck hearing it. You can read the rules. The rules have it all there.
Sardis is ready. TRG is ready. BS is
TRG
ready.
is
Let's do this.
TRG is loading up.
Match in 10, guys. 10.
In that Sunderer, match in
9,
10.
8, 7.
All right,
6,
the turret
Alpha
is now
11, get in the
on
Sunderer.
it.
3, 2, 1. Go! Go, 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 go!
All right, and GOTR is pushing out. It looks like several guys are going for vehicles, actually. We have 6 guys going for vehicles straight off the bat.
I will say that
Wow, that's
TRG
what-
came right in and took out that turret for the most part.
They didn't even go for the mobile Sunderer. They pulled quite a few lightnings. And I do see one getting kind of close to the hard spawn.
TRG is
the other
already
direction.
on the Bravo point. TRG has brought everybody to the Bravo point and are pushing it hard.
What I like about that strategy, actually, is it gives them 2 options. They can go to
TR
Charlie or Alpha, but if they go to... It's going to make Charlie easier, because when the GOTR respawns, they're going to have to cross past Bravo to get to Charlie, so this is actually a really good choice for them.
Bravo has flipped in TRG's favor. They are.
Now we do have
taking
3 GOTR lightnings that just took out TRG's Sunderer. And it looks like they're actually going to be just camping the hard spawns so that TRG can't come from the hard spawn. They can't kill it, obviously, but they're just going to prevent them from coming up to that road with ease.
That's gonna force a hard response from TRG. I like it.
That's actually a really cool
TRG
idea.
is just dug into this point on Bravo, and they're just sitting here with 4 or 5 max suits, just daring the VS to come in.
They're patient about making their push for the next point. They understand that they have 15 minutes, and this is a really good idea. It's just to really contain this. They actually have A right now, too.
Yeah, I do see a number of them on A, and they've taken A as well.
So they've taken the 2 easiest bases to defend. C is going to be a very hard point for Vanu to hold.
I don't know, man. B doesn't seem like the easiest of these 3, in my opinion. I would say you take C and A.
B is the easiest to capture at the first point because it's right in between the 2, and it's the furthest from the enemy spawn point.
Right.
But I don't know that it's the easiest to hold at all times.
Well, and we do have to remember
Alpha
GOTR
is
can
flipping.
get to C. GOTR can get to C via this little teleport room up here in the mountain.
I've moved over to the Alpha point where GOTR has flipped that to their favor.
So GOTR does have a teleport room up in the hill from the main spawn room to get to C without having to cross by B and A.
The main TRG force is still stuck in the Bravo point, and I did see a lockdown for the person who was asking earlier.
Oh, man.
We do have a Max who locked down, and he's actually able to hit both stairs from that lockdown position. Very interesting.
We have a good GOTR push coming onto B from the outside of both A and C. I was correct that first time. We still have the lightnings underneath in Underworld here to prevent them from getting a Sunderer there, which I really like. TRG does have a harasser out here as well, though.
I will say our good friend Miley Cyrus fan, who is not part of TRG, is once again gumming up the works here.
We actually have 2 lightnings keeping TRG from making any sort of push. And they actually have a scythe in here now, too. GOTR has a scythe patrolling the skies as well, so they have a very good preventative defense here. But the problem is TRG's already in the base.
Alpha point is flipped again to TRG's favor.
It's hard to suppress when you already got the guys on point.
Yeah.
I wonder how much
Charlie C is being taken right now by TRG, so I think GOTR might have put too much faith in their infantry to hold these points, and too many guys are on the exterior in vehicles not able to help with this active defense.
I will tell you that GOTR's making a pretty big push back into Alpha, and they will be flipping this shortly.
There is a Zoe Max on Charlie Point, but, Maxes can't take points. Oh, and he gets absolutely smashed by, I would imagine, a Decimator.
Alpha has flipped back to GOTR's favor, but there is a TR Max on this point.
Smoking Charlie, but 3 GOTR. I think they took out the TRG there, and C should be flipped over momentarily.
The interesting thing at this Alpha point is that TRG are all on the top floor, yet the capture point is actually on the bottom floor. Oh, they're flipping A again.
10 minutes
TRG
left in the
has
round.
Taken the Alpha point.
And while it's a 7-minute base, holding 2 points does still tick the timer down, so it will be less than 7 minutes if they can hold Charlie. So it's not completely hopeless for them. The 7-minute mark isn't a hard mark for a tie here. Since that timer is ticking down, it's probably closer to about 6:30, I would imagine, at this point.
GOTR's making a push towards Alpha, but there are 2 TRG max suits on the top level, even though the point is at the bottom, covering that doorway as GOTR makes their push. And they've
looks
got
like
some
GOTR's
good
actually making a heavy
well.
push on A.
And Charlie is being flipped. I'm going to say at Alpha,
their faithful lightning protector. He is still hitting TRG coming from that hard spawn to the elevators. So
Charlie's flipped to TRG's favor, and Alpha has also just re-flipped TRG's favor. They now hold all 3 points.
And we have a 6-minute timer going down.
Charlie's being captured.
Yeah, this TRG is doing very well, and this is kind of what I expected GOTR to be able to do in the first round.
GOTR's
points are
pushing
very close.
Alpha with max suits now.
Man, they are really on this ledge. The timer, I'm literally watching the timer. They're getting right on top of how long it takes for the base cap.
Yeah, this is going to be a very close final round for the tie or the win. This is going to be quite interesting.
I can tell you that the
GOTR
Alpha point is
making a push on
chock-full
Charlie.
of TR max suits again.
These TRG
Alpha has
maxes are
slipped.
just... These TRG maxes are just decimating. GOTR can't get into Charlie. It's being flipped actively, but I think all of GOTR's dead, and it's just a TR max. So TRG can't do anything to this point. It's going to stay in neutral standing.
I will say that TRG is flipping Alpha back to their favor. It's interesting. They keep all their max suits at the top level so that they can cover all the doorways, and then when the point flips, they quickly rush back down. We do have some action at Bravo.
Strategy.
We do have some action at Bravo. It is flipped to GOTR's favor.
Yep, Charlie is now in GOTR's favor as well. And,
Bravo appears to be reflipping.
To comment on your strategy with the maxes on Alpha or A point is it's basically the opposite of holing up. You don't want to hole up, and what they're doing is they're taking it to a little bit smaller of a level, but they're not holing up on A because then GOTR knows exactly where they're at. But if they're running around and they're up on top of the point, on the outside of the building, it gives them the ability to see that flashing and then collapse in. Because if it's flashing, that means they know where GOTR's at, and it gives them the advantage.
I'd like to give some props to 2 lead feet on TRG for refusing
You have
to
TRG
repair.
mosquitoes in the area now, yeah.
2 lead feet refuses to repair the random max suit that's here, yet his buddy, who's running around so I can't see his friggin' name, begins with a C, is happily repairing the non-TRG max suit that's at this point. So we'll give him some grief after the match is over.
GOTR has successfully made a good hold on C point, using the teleport room to get there. Understanding that they do still have the sudden death in their favor with holding 1 point. And I don't know if TRG can actually take over now, so they can actually go for a full-out win. Although
it's too late
6
for
minutes.
that.
Yeah, 6 minutes is definitely too late. But so it looks like as it
I
stands
don't know
right
if
now, we are
below
looking
the
at
6 minute
sudden
mark
death.
before. I think they still have less than 6 minutes if they control all 3 points.
Well, I don't think they're getting anywhere near Charlie. When I look at Charlie, it is absolutely crawling with GOTR.
GOTR isn't even trying to push. They're full defense
No.
mode on Charlie.
They have been TRG has been extremely aggressive this round.
But you know what? If TRG... Yeah, they have been. And if TRG realizes that they're sending everybody to Charlie, they can make a big push themselves. Oh, GOTR's making a huge push. Both squads pushing into
Push
B.
on. I am at Bravo right now watching the push, and just about every TRG member was just killed in this push, even though I can't see through all the smoke.
GOTR is very dead as well. But this is... TRG
Red
is
grenades are
very
going
tough
off left and right.
5 minutes.
GOTR
I cannot
is taking
see
though.
anything at this point. There's so much going on, and GOTR's definitely flipping the point.
They're still
They have an
putting
infiltrator on the
TRG
point.
outside, though. It's more. They're more TRG alive. They're actually going to take Charlie, and let Bravo be captured. They're taking
No.
Charlie now.
They've captured Bravo back. TRG owns Bravo again.
Yeah, TRG's taking Charlie. They're letting GOTR take Bravo.
Well, they're defending Bravo. They're not letting them take it. They are holding on to it.
Sorry, yeah, they held it off. They are taking C though. Charlie point C. Ooh, I'm getting confused.
I do see Charlie is flipping. Charlie's
Yeah,
stable now, though.
Well,
GOTR
the
still
problem
holds
is
Charlie.
The problem is it's 3 maxes.
I can tell you know that Alpha is now flipping to
There's
TRG's
3
favor.
maxes and no infantry in Charlie, so that's why it's stable.
I'm going to move over to the Alpha position.
We do have maxes and infantry moving into Charlie, and GOTR is losing that right now to the TR. TRG has a max up in it right now. I know they have backup on the way. Here's another max.
Alpha is definitely held. but it's only a couple max suits and one non-max suit infantry.
TRG is taking this point.
GOTR is trying to push into Alpha, but they're having a tough time against these two max suits.
GOTR's having a hard time taking Charlie, so...
I do see that TRG owns all 3 points, and there are 4 minutes, 27 seconds left. What's the time, Torx?
We have 3 minutes, 13 seconds left in the match, sir.
Yeah,
so they can't win. They can only tie.
Can't win.
But that means sudden death is on the way.
Well, unless GOTR makes some vicious push and caps 2 points.
Both teams have been playing phenomenally, and I don't think GOTR is going to push against TRG. They are very good at holding these points right now.
I do have a very vicious GOTR push on the outside of the Charlie point right now. They are moving onto Charlie. They are encountering stiff resistance inside, though, and also from the roof.
We have 5 infantry moving in from the deck onto the point
where I am
right
as
now.
well.
But,
I'm going to move inside. There are TRG Maxes inside holding that point. And that's still Virus, who's not even on TRG. Someone needs to TK him now.
In a max suit?
Yes. He's got no health left. If I dropped out of Observer Camp, I could kill him. Wait, he has been killed. Hopefully they do not res him.
You know, I don't think that the 1 extra max there really made a big difference.
I don't know. Against infantry units, I think a max suit does make a difference.
Yeah, that's true.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left, guys.
Perhaps against another max suit.
GOTR has calmed down. They are actually going to make one big push. They don't want TRG to have 3 points. And
I will give the props to them.
They are all gathered up. There's Zoe Max crashing Charlie point through from the teleport room, I think.
All right, I am in Charlie right now. I will see it as they come in. Are they coming from the stairwell?
They are patiently waiting outside of the teleport room. I think they're planning their push. They have 2 minutes. They understand that. This is exciting.
They understand they need 2 points to win this game.
I don't think they're going for... I think they might be going for the win, actually. Yeah, we have a massive Zoe push. Lots of Zoes, a few engineers, a few medics.
Here they come on Charlie. Oh my goodness, it is all Zoe Maxes.
Them coming across the bridge from the teleport room.
I am inside and they're absolutely decimating TRG right now.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Came in. A res grenade did go off though.
Coming from behind, but it's no use.
They do own Charlie. And they are quickly just pushing right up to the roof.
They're going for the next point.
Jumped off the roof, and now they are crashing the B point. All Zoe Max is crashing B. They have now owned the Bravo point as well. It is now flipping to their favor.
And I think these Maxes are going to move right over to A. They have one guy at Charlie point.
They are crashing A as we speak. And they know they have 30 seconds left.
I think TRG hold up an A. That's their only chance, actually. I think this push...
Oh, wait, we have... I do
15 seconds.
A is being flipped right now.
We're coming down to the wire here.
Both A and B are flipping.
TRG, B's being flipped. This is crazy.
A is being flipped. They're both being flipped. B flipped to TRG.
Tie! Oh my goodness.
A is in GOTR's hands, though.
It's a tie at the end because it wasn't entirely flipped. It was in TRG control until the end of the flip. The timer went out before the flip. So in TRG control.
We do have a sudden death overtime scenario now.
So we're going to have to take a quick break. Derringer and I are going to talk to our respective outfits.
Good God. Yes!
And Forks down this exciting match while we're gone for a second.
Cannot wait.
Wow, that was awesome.
So we'll be fit, but
we will be right back.
That was entertaining.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's get Robo back here. No, it's tied. Sudden deaths are first in the history of Community Clash.
Yeah.
Not that that's really hard to do 2 episodes in, but still.
Zoe Max, man, we held a Zoe Max crash.
You did. I was surprised because we saw they flipped 1, they flipped 2, and all I saw was B flipping back over, and I was like, yes, I'm going to see this. Let's do this.
Yeah, that was really, really intense fight right there at the end. And notice how we hold all three for almost the whole match, though. Come on.
You guys were even commenting on that. If you guys are watching the stream, you're extremely aggressive and holding well. I think what surprised me is that early push by them with the lightnings. They crippled your guys' spawns. But the funny thing was, you guys weren't requiring them. Your medics were doing such a good job. They were keeping.
You know what I told my guys? I said, "Fuck the spawn points. Go right for the enemy points." I knew they were going to pull those. Maybe I should say, are you on streaming right now? Or I don't even know.
But don't worry about it. Let's just keep going.
We'll repeat it. But basically, I told my guys at the very beginning, don't worry about spawn point. We got the hard spawn. Just rush everybody in there and get in there before they pull their tanks out. And guess what? They pulled all those tanks. They're sitting there with their dicks in their hands.
Sure enough. Yeah, I mean, it was good call on your part. I was impressed by your medics. Extremely impressed by your medics. I was really happy to see.
I'm not just saying this. Like, I am really blown away by the medics that we have in this outfit. I mean, we have. I would even go so far to say that we have better medics and kill horrors in this outfit. It's just RG, DZ, Skellies. Some of these guys have.
Kill your camera, Robo. Kill your camera. You can kill your camera.
Kill it. Okay.
Yeah, kill
Thank
it.
you.
They have like the same KD as me. I don't know how they do it, but they're medics. It just baffles my mind.
TR medics are the bomb, man. TR medics are the bomb. Got that tar. I don't know. So what did you think, Robo?
That was insane. We were all yelling on comms. I had me and like one other person trying to sneak A. It was insane. That was some nice fighting right there.
Oh, I was watching.
Oh man,
it was very intense fighting. Yes.
I was telling them I was watching the timer. It's 59 seconds. I was like, when are these guys going to make their push? And all of a sudden, I see just purple everywhere. I was like, oh no! I was like, here it comes, and sure enough, one after another. It was. We're looking forward to seeing you guys in a sudden death.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it too. We we had I think at the end there either 2 out of 3 or all 3 were all neutral. Correct? All the points were like flipping at the end.
The reason it was a tie and not a win on your guys' part was because the timer clicked down as A was getting pulled off. It was still in TRG control before the point started getting flipped, and they held B. And when A was being flipped, the timer ran out, but it was still in their control before the full flip was finished.
That's fine. We're not contesting the call. We're totally good with that. We're excited for sudden death.
Cool, good deal. I think Tom or Knox and Derringer are working it up now. This is new to us. We have the rules in place. We've never done it, so it shall be interesting. I know there's
first time for everything, right?
Yeah, first time for everything. I'll let Tom blow up the birthday cake on this, so he can tell everybody kind of how it works. It's
that was pretty intense shit right there. We enjoyed that.
That was freaking amazing.
Amazing max play from both sides. I was excited. I was trying to watch the time. I was like, man, I want to watch the match. I don't want to watch the match. I just want to watch the match.
We held all 3 points for a long time there too. But it's just the timer takes so long on these bases.
Yeah, we had a facepalm moment. We were charging over from C towards you guys, and we were like, okay, concussion grenades out. And I think Stardust or somebody stepped out of the door in their max, and all of our concussion grenades hit him in the face and bounced right back on us. Terrible.
Hey, guys,
man.
Since Robo and Stardust are in here.
Yes.
Together. Yes.
Yes.
We've revealed to the rest of your guys' outfits the location, but it's going to be the bridge at the dam.
Okay.
The rules are you are not allowed to leave the bridge in any way. You can go on top of the bridge, but if you go off of the bridge, that's considered out of bounds. The only way you can res is via nanite revive grenade or the medical applicator tool. You cannot use squad deploy. You cannot.
This is going to be crazy.
Oh man.
And no maxes. That's the most important.
No max. Good. Okay. Right. No Zoes. I guess we will win by default.
I'm watching these two teams, and they're just lining up on either side of the bridge, looking at each other in the eyes. They're like, "You're gonna die," and so this side's like, "You're gonna die." It's just great, all the way across the bridge.
Guys are gonna start on the west side.
I don't care who wins or loses at this point. This has been such a close matchup. It's pretty clear this is a good matchup.
This is cool. I'm looking forward to a rematch in the future. This is a lot of fun.
This is more than a close matchup. This is an awesome matchup.
Why don't you give us I told everybody I would let you blow up the birthday cake. So why don't you tell everybody kind of how sudden death works in our setup, in our rule system?
Sure.
And go over that with everyone real quick.
Sure. All right. So to the listeners, sudden death is no maxes. That's rule number 1. Infantry only. No maxes, no vehicles, nothing. Just infantry. You can only come back to life via medical applicator tool, which is the healing tool that medics use, and nanite revive grenades. There's no other option for coming back into the fight. The other rule is we decide the boundaries, and if you leave the boundaries, you're out. And the boundaries for this particular fight are the bridge. You can go up on top of the bridge, but you cannot go off the bridge. And other than that, it's free game.
What about underneath?
Underneath, no.
Can't go in, because that's in the water. You can't go in the water.
Well, hey, wait. There's the underneath support. It says a light assault.
I don't know if this bridge has that, actually.
It does have it. You can see the members there.
You can go underneath.
I see no supports whatsoever. Once I touched that water, I died.
I'm looking right at him. There's a light assault support.
Oh, light assault could get underneath.
Yeah, you can.
Well, the good news is, if you touch that water, you're going to die.
Yes, that's good.
Why don't we allow it? Tom, why don't we allow it?
Let's allow it. That would be interesting.
Yeah, you want to see people die in the water? I'm cool with that. I mean, let's let it happen. Let's see what if LAs want to use those bottom, the under. What did you call it again, Sardis? The
under bridge,
supports?
Basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Supports,
so
yeah.
If they want to use it, by all means.
It's a light assault heaven down there. It's fun to watch those guys go on fighting down there.
Oh yeah, let's do it. All right. So, any questions from both of you before we kind of start getting this ready to go?
Yeah, Sardis, could you let your folks know that the underneath is allowable, because we originally said they weren't. So GOTR, Robo, make sure you let GOTR know as well.
Sure. No problem. Once we're done here, I'll hop on TeamSpeak and let them know what's going on, and then I'll give the ready when we're ready.
All right.
Remember, if they
anything
touch
else?
that water, though, that's instant death.
Oh yeah, they know that the green goo is fucking bad.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So, either of you have a last-minute questions before we let you guys go? Get ready. There we go.
What if there's a latency kill at the very end and the both last guys go down? How you can do it?
Oh my! Really, dude?
We'll do a second round.
Do it again. I like it.
All night.
Second round. Yeah, I agree. Second round.
All right. I'm gonna go back to my TeamSpeak. I'll see you guys.
All right. See you.
All right, cool.
9.
All right, round is beginning. Here we go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, death.
Go on that bridge.
Here they go. Get onto the bridge, guys. You got to get onto the bridge.
TRG is on the bridge. They have 2 lines going down each end. I see lasher spam.
Lots of lasher spam coming down.
Oh my goodness, is this lasher spam?
They're pushing down each sides evenly here. Lots of lashers.
Oh, all I see is lasher spam.
I saw one TR kill, I think. I wonder if anyone's engineers to give these guys ammo. That would be funny.
Everywhere.
We do have a down TR.
Oh man.
The lasher spam is
I
epic.
hear NS weapons. The lashers is just going insane.
TRG has pushed down to the other side of the bridge, though. They are advancing.
Oh, we got a TRG up on the roof. I don't think... No one's paying attention to him. He is free reign right now.
Oh, man.
He's behind them. He's behind them.
Oh, no. Who is it? It's Jack Burton. Jack Burton is sneaking up.
No one's paying any attention to him.
He's
taking out one guy.
He's moving to the other side. He's definitely going to C4.
Oh, we got GOTR pushing up, though.
You stay on Jack Burton.
This guy's being very careful up on the roof here.
Oh.
Backing up. There's a few TRG deaths.
Oh, we got a few GOTR deaths, too. We got rives on everyone, though. Everyone is back up.
Oh, no.
Same thing with TRG on this side, but they're definitely pushing.
So let's see here. I do see engineers, so they do have engineers. 2 engineers for ammo, 1 for each side. We do have this TRG on the roof still causing havoc, but he's in a bad spot because if he gets caught, he can't get revived there.
I will say that GOTR definitely has a crossfire going.
Good lord, it's a lot of lashers.
Lasher is just unbelievable for this.
Well, the question is, you said the same thing. You know, if they don't have enough engineers, they could run out. Oh, we had a big...
You have 2 engineers, and that's all you really need. One for each side.
Oh,
big explosions! I think that was C4.
It was.
All but one. He's not a medic. This is... Oh, revive grenade goes up, though.
Oh, TRG's making a rush.
TRG's making a push, though.
TRG's making a huge push.
Oh, and the right side's down now, too.
Oh.
TRG's gonna win this.
Left side's down to 1. TRG is pushing hard.
We only have a few left.
Oh, there's a res.
Look at that
other side.
Oh, again! They're all up again from revive grenade. And another revive grenade.
TRG is still pushing. They controlled the left side of the bridge completely.
They have. Unless there's a revive grenade.
Oh, no. Revive grenade just went off behind them.
Oh.
TRG's getting taken out by GOTR now.
They're still holding it up. They got the grenade. They got the medic ball still working there in the corner.
TRG had advanced. I think we're down 102 TRG.
I think there's manual. No, I don't see manual medic revives. No, yeah, there are manual medic revives on the on the right side here.
We are down to 1 TRG. We're down to 1 TRG.
Is he a sniper? I just saw.
Oh no.
Gal.
Poor guy.
Running away.
Oh, that was absolutely epic.
Nope, Sardis is up as well. We're down to just Gao. All by himself, and he's sniping away. They see him, though.
Oh, no.
He's down.
Oh, and there it is. Over.
Is that it?
Wait, nope. There's one. Kicker is still up. Kicker is down. Hold on, let me just make sure that nobody else is still up.
Platoon.
I see nothing. That's
it, guys. Congratulations.
Good job, guys.
GOTR wins the round.
Of our very first sudden death overtime.
GOTR wins the round. I swore that was TRG's match. I swore.
And these revive grenades came out of nowhere. Where did those things come from?
Oh, somebody is clutch with some revive grenades. I will tell you that. Clutch.
Yeah. So this gives the win overall to GOTR by a score of 5-4.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome.
Wow, that was absolutely amazing.
That was
Let me
awesome.
pull those guys back on here.
Let's
pull those guys back on here.
Great to watch.
Oh my goodness.
That pretty much came down to who pushed first. The person who pushed first actually lost.
I was really surprised. I was thinking that pushed him.
That's C4.
Yeah,
I thought they had it. But
did we win?
Yeah, you won, man.
Nice.
Kill your camera.
Nice.
Yeah, you won.
Good game, guys. Good games.
Yeah. I am Sardis on now. And there he is.
Cool.
Alrighty. Go ahead and kill your camera, Robo, if you would.
Got site celebration going on here.
Site celebration.
It's hard to fly by.
Did you guys take all your reses at once or something? Because it felt like we were just rolling you guys, and all of a sudden you guys popped up behind us.
Yeah, we had, on the left side, we had an entire squad down. You guys mowed us down, and as you pushed ahead of us, one of our guys on the right side threw a revive grenade, got us all up, and we pinned him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Sardis, you guys definitely had it, and then we were calling it too. It's like TRG's winning. Then all of a sudden, bam, a res grenade comes out of nowhere. And then it just turned the whole time.
3 of them, 3 or 4 res grenades. Just
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to say
I thought you guys had a C4 from the roof. I was like, oh, that's it. They got it. Here comes
that. We were going down that left side. I was leading the charge on the left side, and I'm all like, oh, put the pressure on. We're killing them all. And all of a sudden, they all pop up and kill us.
I want
whoever that Jack Burton guy got a lot of us. That was good. That let us all find was real.
I was the guy on the left side that got 10 guys.
Right,
I was just hosting people up the left side there, and then all of a sudden, everybody just popped up
shooting into the sky here for victory.
I want to say congratulations to GOTR for winning
my camera.
Show 2 of Community Clash. You guys did a great job. That was it was down to the line. It was amazing.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you, TRG. Yeah, that was a fantastic fight. We are looking forward to a rematch in the future.
Let's ask one quick question though. How did it feel to be able to fight an outfit on another server?
That was awesome. That was just awesome. And we haven't been able to fight TRG since PlanetSide 1, when we were on all one server. That was a really nice experience to be able to fight our West Coast friends again.
To be honest, I'm really amazed. I mean, you guys must know us both really well because you picked two outfits that are very similar in a lot of ways in terms of their play style, and this was a good matchup. It was very close and very similar play styles, very similar tactics, and in the end, it was just a lot of fun. And I can imagine being on the watching side of this, the streamers probably really enjoyed this.
You guys made a hell of a matchup. I will give you that. Hands down, it was an amazing set of rounds by both teams. You guys all both did a just great job. So thank you.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we hope it was entertaining.
160 players or watchers watching you.
Yes.
On that last
Pretty good
round.
turnout.
Cool.
And this shows one thing, and that's the VS has won every one of these so far. So it's time for a nerf. Make it so.
Flasher spam always wins.
Zoe.
Well, we can definitely say that this one was much closer.
Absolutely, yeah, it
Much
definitely
closer.
was.
And I do want to apologize again for the oversight on the 7.5-minute cap time.
That will be fixed next week.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys test this out.
The important thing is here. I think people enjoyed watching it. That's all that really matters for this game right now. And a lot of things could have been differently. Other teams probably, things could have ended differently. It doesn't matter. The point is that it was well played. Two really good teams having a lot of fun, and it was fun to watch. I hope so. That at the end of the day, I'm very pleased.
We have two questions we always ask before we let you guys head out for the night. One for both of you, and we'll start with Sardis in both questions. Did you have fun?
Absolutely, man. That was great.
Did your team have fun?
Oh yeah, even though they lost, they're digging it right now. That bridge fight there was a lot of fun.
Okay. And the last question we always ask is, what can we do to improve this next time?
You guys actually did a pretty good job. I mean, you guys definitely have it down almost to a science. I'm sure next time it will be even more refined. The only thing differently I would do is like Tom said here, Knox, that maybe plan it a little bit differently depending upon the base cap timer. I mean, it's only 15 minutes to take 7 minutes to flip a base. It's kind of hard to do. I mean, for a while there at that last base that we were attacking, we held all 3 points for almost 5 minutes. But it takes a long time to flip those bases. At least that's the way it is in this server right now on this playtest. So it was even still, I think it was a pretty good matchup. You guys did a really good job. I appreciate it.
Hey, we're just happy that you guys had a good time. So same questions to GOTR. Did you guys have fun?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
And what can we do next time to fix this or make it better, improve?
I'll mirror what Sardis said, but you guys are already on that on the cap times. There's really nothing you guys could have done about the whole lattice thing. I mean, it was invisible. Nobody knew that was the case. We didn't even know until about 5 seconds when you guys were calling it, and someone said, "Hey, there's a lock symbol on this. What does that mean?" And we're like, "Crap."
I'm really glad you guys figured that out. That would have really kind of monkey things.
We almost didn't. We almost didn't. It was just luck. Somebody was over the boundary line and was like, "What's this lock thing mean?" So that was good. Question for you guys and for Sardis. How did inclusion of air, did that make it better or did that make it sort of the same? Was it worse? How did you guys feel about the inclusion of air?
We didn't see, to be absolutely honest, we didn't see a lot of air in those matches. I mean, there was some.
There was definitely air. It was interesting. I think that base played a lot into it because there's so much cover in those buildings.
That last base, that gal drop you guys had was very, very well done. That was pretty cool. I could see gal drops is PlanetSide. I mean, come on.
Oh,
PlanetSide,
yeah. It's iconic. It's iconic
video. Iconic PlanetSide is a gal drop, so I can't encourage the gal drop more than enough. But we do have one. TRG is mostly an infantry crew. We do have one guy that's really good at flying, and he actually did some damage to some AMSs. So it almost felt kind of OP having this one guy sitting there rocket potting all the AMSs. So to be honest, in the future, I'd almost negate ESFs at least in a fight like this. Galaxies though, that's pretty cool. I mean, if you guys can do if you ever do a free for all type of thing with 3 different teams, I could see the Galaxies playing a very major role in that. So
man, you're just throwing ideas.
Maybe someday. I think we got to get 2 people down first before we can do much else.
Well, you get all 3 empires going for a base. That'll be interesting to watch, right?
It would be interesting. I can't argue that.
And you know it's been a good show when you get a hashtag trend. It's RoboLamp 2013.
Awesome.
Oh dear.
All right, well, we're going to let you guys go. We're going to get some
before
thanks.
we let them go, can we make sure that they pimp their websites if they haven't already?
That's a great point.
Yeah, Twitters and that stuff.
Absolutely.
Let's start off with TRG. Give us your info.
Yeah, our website is www.trggaming.net. Very clear. Age 18 plus. Always recruiting people of like-minded abilities. We have just an application process. It's pretty simple to do. Just go on the website if you're interested in joining.
Okay. And GOTR, let's hear from your side.
You can. We do not have an age requirement. We have a maturity requirement. So, I mean, if you can act 18, then you're in. Please go to www.gotr.us to apply, or send an email to join@gotr.us. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. I wanted to. You have any last marks for him, Mark? Or Derringer, Knox, Hamma? You guys have anything for them?
Just amazing job, guys. I really appreciate the understanding. Apologize again about the timer thing, but absolutely amazing match to watch.
Okay.
I want to say I have a new appreciation for the TR Max. You guys fielded it quite
devastating.
I don't know why people talk so much shit about the Onslaught. It's not a bad Max. It really isn't.
Not at all.
No, you guys used them quite effectively, especially in that last round. Just watching you guys cover the tops of points and absolutely push back the assault. I think a lot of people have some hate on the TR Max, saying it's not as good as some of the other ones, and I think you clearly showed that in the right hands, it's a perfectly good tool.
Okay.
A lot of people talk about the Zolia Max being pretty strong, but the Onslaught Max is a good counter right now.
Okay. We're gonna let you guys go. We're already kind of running over our time for the night, but thank you again, both of you, for coming on and having fun. So.
Thank you, sir.
Will do. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Anytime. You too.
Alrighty, we let the outfits go. We want to do our quick information at the end, as we've been hitting in the chat all night. Our the show's Twitter is at PS2 ComClash, COMMClash. The email is ps2comclash@gmail.com for feedback. Anything else we have, you can go to PlanetSide Universe. There's a one-stop shop for signing your outfit up for this if you'd like to do that. It also has a listing of all the Twitters and all the information you would ever need, as well as a list and link to the rules, which will then be moved there soon, and that's in quotations. I wanted to give a quick thank you to Hamma. He did a lot of production tonight. Not a lot, all of the production tonight. I know we had some problems up front. It wasn't his fault. We fixed a lot of it, and it turned out much, much better at the end, so thank you, Hamma.
Not a problem.
I want to say thank you to both Derringer and Knox for casting tonight. It sounded like you guys had fun.
I feel like it went a lot better. I had a really good time, and man, what a match!
I had a blast.
It's like I'm like giddy with how awesome that was.
That bridge fight at the end is just the best. It's the best thing I've ever seen in PlanetSide.
It was amazing.
Mark and I are sitting there like, what do we want to make it? And we're like, oh, what about this little rock?
Well, I said, wait,
a
bridge. We can do a bridge on each side. And then Tom's like, the dam.
The dam.
Okay.
Awesome.
I wanted to give a big thank you to Jenny as well. You didn't hear a lot of her, but she was doing a lot of work on the back end that you guys weren't seeing production-wise, corralling the chat room, doing a lot of the social media stuff. So we appreciate that. Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome. You guys make sure to hit the follow channel if you're not following.
Oh, absolutely. Follow the channel. You guys can catch us next week.
Absolutely. Next Wednesday. Each Wednesday from here on out until one of us, something
Dies.
bad happens to us. Yeah. So
Or wins the lottery.
the ones you did tonight that are making large contributions towards Community Clash in general, and we have a lot of things coming up for you that we aren't talking about now, but we are looking at drastic ways to improve Community Clash for you, the community. Antithesis from AT helped us a lot. We appreciate Antithesis. Kid Riot from what's the
Matani.
I don't know
The
what
Matani.
outfit he's in.
The Matani.
No, not
And
the
his
Matani.
article,
What
his
outfit?
article just came out today.
Oh,
Definitely
Recursion.
go read.
Recursion is his outfit. But yes, the Mittani as well. He writes for the Mittani, which is he puts out some great articles for Community Clash. We really appreciate that. And then the people I've already introduced. We also have Luperza. If you guys don't know Luperza, she is a SOE dev, her otherwise known as Maggie. She has done a great deal for Community Clash and continues to push it forward with a lot of different things. Did I miss anybody, guys? I know that I feel like I did.
Shit Pete.
We also have Fox from AT. We have Ash87 from Araxium Inquirer. We think he's also going to be writing articles, doing interviews with outfits. He's part of the crew as well. So we want to say thank you to all of them, whether you saw them or not. They make huge contributions to the show. So thank you. And apparently, I'm supposed to thank. Oh man, sorry. I'm supposed to thank Clegg as well. Apparently,
why?
I don't know. He's telling me I'm supposed to thank him in the chat.
Why not?
But
what did he do?
I don't know. He said
he put $100 up saying that Kid Riot would piss his pants, but I don't think that ever happened.
Clegg contributed some thoughts for sure.
He did. He was helping out in the chat for sure, adminning. I want to say again, thank you from all of us for tuning in. We love doing this for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. And we will see you next week with new and improved something. We don't know what
And look
yet.
at that
It'll
sunrise. It's a perfect way to end the show.
We'll definitely have some way to improve
sunrise.
the show for sure. And hopefully we can bring you guys some FPS cams next week. We'll try our best to be able to make that happen. Ran into some issues tonight, but we'll definitely try. Huh? What?
I'm being a camera whore.
What do you mean?
I got sunrise with no HUD, baby.
That sunrise is beautiful.
It's up on the
All right, let's go ahead.
Okay.
There it is, right there.
From us to you.
I'm being lame.
Mine's gone too. That's all I got.
From us to you, good night, everyone. We will talk to you next week.
Thanks,
Peace.
everyone.
Get this going.
I can tell you that all of TRG is ready. They are having a dance party in the spawn room right now. I'm going to zoom in on that. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at the maxes.
We have to wait for a couple GOTR guys to get back.
I hope you get this. Oh, and Sardis is dancing in the middle right now. I hope you're catching this, Hamma.
Yes, indeed.
And anyone watching, if they're at the 10-minute delay, but if they want to hold this X-Tab place as VS to make sure it doesn't flip back over in the middle of the fight, that'd be cool.
This is an odd TR initiation ritual, I think we're watching.
What the crap is that?
This is epic.
I believe they're making Sardis their king.
The TRG huddle is prepped, he tells me. So
Sardis
nice.
is becoming king.
Okay, I'm just waiting for...
Evil Pig says, that's not dance, that's PT. What's PT?
I don't know.
The only PT I know is potty
Physical training.
Oh, physical training.
Stretching out those legs.
Genesis. 1 second.
Keep
Keep talking about that for a second, guys. I'm working with Robo on something.
Now they're doing circles around C4 on the grid. Now it is a max Congo line going on right now. With Sardis at the lead. This is just getting strange. Many of them have died in the spawn room. They need to be rezzed.
Well, at least they're having fun while they wait, right? I mean, that's all that matters.
I mean, is this when you're playing with the Dragon Wolves, Hamma? Is this usually what goes on?
No, I've never seen anything quite like this before.
I mean, I hate to say it, I play with Imperial Reach every now and then, but maybe I've been away too long. There they go again.
Looks like we have problems where the attackers can't spawn from Genesis.
I'm talking with Robo now to see if the hard spawn's going to suffice. Because they are going to have hard spawn Sunday. They should not have to spawn back at that.
Do we leave it? Then TRG will not be allowed to spawn vehicles
my question is,
externally
why
either.
would they be spawning at Genesis terraforming plant?
They're asking if they can pull